My name is Ahmed Ramzan and I'm a photojournalist at Gulf News. And today I have come at Noor Island in Sharjah, one of the places, one of the destinations where I always wanted to be. Today I'm here and let us explore the place together.
The whole theme was built around the butterfly house, and we have butterflies from different countries. Hi, my name is Ajmal Hassan. I take care of the operations on Noor Island, and right now we're going through the western side of the island. This, as you can see, is what we call the maze. It's a maze which takes you around a circle and you have to find your way out. Want to come in? Now you have to find yourself out, Ahmed. I don't want to cheat.
Really?
This tree is the silk floss tree. It belongs to the Malvaceae family of trees. And the specialty about this tree, as you can see, is its rather obese trunk, which really doesn't mean that the tree is fat. It just means that the tree has a lot of water stored inside its trunk. The central trunk is, as you can see, bulbous and holds a lot of water, and the topmost area of the tree is where the leaves grow. This is actually a Southeast Asian species of plant called Pithylium dulci. We have them in India, Sri Lanka, but it's native to the Southeast Asian countries like Philippines. Yeah, so it's edible. It's called the Manila tamarind in English.
Okay,
right?
and what was the scientific name?
It's a tough one. It's Pithylium dulci. Or dulce. It's
So
edible
so
plant.
this thing is called Pithylium dolce.
Good job. Although I believe even I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah,
Because it's not a native species. Yeah, it's an exotic species. Cool. But it is edible.
But now this is completely dry, right?
It's
This is
completely
not-
dry.
Normally
This is
this
not
is white,
edible.
right?
This is white or reddish. Okay.
Okay.
And it's an edible species that birds mostly enjoy, but humans also can eat it in times of need. If ever you have nothing to eat, you can visit the island and eat it.
Yeah.
This, of course, is the national tree of the UAE, Ghafa, Prosopis cineraria, or the Ghaf tree. Right? It's in seeding mode right now, so it's always nice to spread the seeds around, and eventually more Ghafs should arise. Yeah.
Oh,
So you'll see a lot of these trees out here, and wherever there's a red board that says "I was saved," means that this particular tree was already existing on the island prior to its development as Noor Island. So in 2015, when Noor Island was developed, already there were a lot of trees on this island. None of them were displaced or moved.
Oh.
We just built them into the landscape, or rather, had them in the landscape by planting other trees around them. Right? And of course, they're being taken care of right now. All right, Ahmed, let me show you these two interesting rock formations that we have on the island. All right, so they've been specially imported from Brazil, and the whole reason why they've been placed here is strategic. They're supposed to promote positivity, good health, good spirits, etc. Right? So they're kind of like the guardians of the island in many ways. So this is, you could call this our sunset point. It's also a platform overlooking the west. So the west is where the sun is. It's a great time for sunset very soon. Plus, it's a great location to see the different other attractions of Sharjah, such as the Sharjah Amphitheater to our left. Further ahead, you have the large flag island. We have Al Muntaza Park out there, and different hotels and different buildings around the Buhera Corniche. All right, so here we have what you can look and describe as a tree trunk, right? That looks
Yeah.
like a tree trunk to you. But what if I told you that was stone, but not a tree anymore, right?
It is a stone now.
It's a petrified tree, or a tree that has turned into, or the tree remains have been mineralized over millions of years. Okay, now how many million? We're talking at least 35 to 36 million years old, right? So this tree is older than anything else on this island, at least all the way until Malaya. Right? Okay, so this is a what they call the stone tree, or in literature it's called a petrified tree, which is basically nothing but a large tree trunk that has turned into stone because the tree trunk has been replaced by minerals and stony material. Okay, this actually is from Indonesia. It weighs over 1.5 tons.
This is literally a stone, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting you try that with your mobile phone. Right, so some information about it here. Right.
Okay, we have information.
2 meters high.
Stone
They also call it a fossil tree because it is fossilized. Right?
Okay.
But it's not an animal fossil, it's a tree fossil. Alright, Ahmed, this is another of the art installations we have on the island. And this is a piece by David Herber, a British artist, whereby, as you can see, this spherical sphere is actually not glass, it's stainless steel. It's been polished for many weeks to get a glass-like, mirror-like appearance, and the hole in between, which almost makes it look like a donut, is there for you to understand how nature mixes with its surroundings. Especially this structure, when viewed from the other side, this is the view you get, which you can see out here if you pan out, of the city amongst the foliage of trees. So the feeling of nature mixed with modernity is apparent in this art installation. This is the literature pavilion, which is built in honor of His Highness the ruler of Sharjah, Sheikh Sultan bin Muhammad Al Qasimi. And as you can see, it has cushions, it has a place to sit down and relax. There's a fountain running out there, there's birds chirping in the background, and there's a feeling of being with yourself out here. And that's the main reason why this place has been called the Literature Pavilion. We expect people to come out here, take a book from the cafe or the butterfly house, sit down here, relax in tranquil surroundings, read the book, learn more about the place or whatever you would like to learn about from the different books. This area is called the Cactus Garden of Noor Island, and as you can see, there's a range of cactuses here, or cacti here, which have been sourced from different parts of the world. The tall cactus that you see are called the barrel cactus. They're from Arizona in North America, and then you've got smaller pillow cactuses from other parts of the world as well. So the whole idea about this place is to bring out the different species of plants that exist besides plants and trees. Overall, Al Noor Island is a place, a getaway from the city, the hustle bustle of the city, from the concrete jungle. It's a tropical jungle in the middle of the city where families can enjoy themselves, immerse themselves, rejuvenate from their daily activities of life and business and work.